at this thing. Just had it. There's a tree growing right there. Pulled all this stuff out. But she's got new tires. Used a tractor to have to pull the engine up. And we're going to get a metal bracket to keep this thing going. Hey guys, this is an exciting video with the basically before and after of my Triton boat. It's gonna be super entertaining. I just wanted to put a little in context. The rest you can just see for yourself in the video. But this boat had been abandoned essentially by me. I've owned it since 2002. I left it with a friend in North Carolina who was unable to continue keeping it garage kept due to a marriage and kids. So when I was unable to go down and fetch it after 3 or 4 years, this boat lived on a farm next to some cows under a tree, and you can imagine the pollen and everything that grew. So you've seen the clips probably already of what she looked like. We're gonna go through, and in this video you'll see the electronics that got put on, like live scope, and then we have the Ultrex trolling motor, and the engine is running like new, just like I left her. Obviously all new parts were put in that were necessary. I just wanted to put it in context. This is the first real bass boat. It's so great to fish in a real boat. 2021, I got her back. I think July 2017 is when I left her. So it has a lot of history, some great stories about it. A lot of all the 10-pounders really that I've caught have been out of it down in the south, and now she's back up here in Minnesota going after the smallmouth. So it's a real feel-good story to have gotten her going again instead. So, you know, you guys in the comments below can tell me how many boats still have wood in them, if any. But when I bought her in 2002, I know they were always saying Ranger boats have wood in them and Triton didn't and all that, but I'm pretty sure most boats don't have any wood. But if you look at this boat when I first got it to her, it would look like, okay, I'm gonna stand on that and it's just gonna rot away. But absolutely not. There's no signs of weakness, and the main importance is the trolling motor, the electronics, and the big engine. I might put a C-deck surface on, or I might do recarpeting. That's literally I think the only thing left to do, and it's not really something that's important to catching fish. So I hope you enjoy the video, guys. I wanted to put it in context. I'll say a little more about that, is that I moved abruptly to Minnesota from North Carolina, and I left it with my buddy, and he was nice enough to take care of her. And but I fished out of this boat. I've slept in this boat on the lake, pursuing trophy bass down south. I literally would just anchor out in the middle of the lake, sleep on it, wake up the next day and fish. So many great stories attached with this boat. So it's got a lot of memories, and I'm so happy she's back up and running and catching fish. Is the icing on top is that now she is catching fish. I'm taking clients out, and she just never even missed a step. So it was a couple month process, waiting on parts, and you know, having some of that type of stuff done that was back ordered because of COVID. But Dreamcatchers Fishing is the guys that helped me with the electronics, the lithium batteries, which was huge, you know, onboard charger, stuff like that. I have to shout out to Eric Ask, who helped me take it from a 4-Trex to an Ultrex. That was obviously important. I don't know why I briefly had that 4-Trex on there. When you're fishing in Minnesota offshore, the Ultrex is, needed, and just electrical anchoring. Electronic anchoring is just so important. It's improved my fishing tenfold. And when you think it, like, I was fishing out of a canoe when I first moved to Minnesota, and then I was fishing out of a little Boston whaler. And so this is a massive upgrade to have electronics and a big motor and spot lock. I mean, it's like, man, I'm catching fish I would have never caught, you know, the live scope especially. So it's opened up so much for me, as you would imagine. But I have to say, fishing out of the canoe has its place. A lot of you kayak fishermen, Hobie kayaks, and you know, that has its own, you know, excitement and fun. And I still go out in the canoe, but man, is it fun to have an actual bass boat and know that I can compete with anybody out there, because I have those same tools that we all use as bass fishermen. So I wanted to put it in context. Probably gonna have to trim some of this down. I got 6 minutes going here, but you'll see the video. I hope you enjoy it. It speaks for itself, really. I'm gonna do a little film of the Ultrex real quick, and so you can see the final missing part that I didn't have in the rest of it. Yo, check this shit out. I just pulled a tree out of there. And we got that. We used the tractor, pull this thing up, but about to get a legit thing here instead of the block of wood. Brand new tires on there. Yeah, the trees were growing in there. Plants still are growing. But you know what? We're gonna make her shine again, man. We're gonna make her shine. I actually cleaned a lot, and it's still, you know, I was actually just throwing cakes of this shit out. But he's in there, under there for 4 years now. Look at this fun guy. Fun guy.
One thing I want to see is
fun guy.
feel like. Still feels pretty daggum solid.
Oh, you're worried? Yeah. Fun guy. All right, that's perfect. And then if he doesn't give me the address.
Yeah, then just wait, bring it back here, or take it to my house and drop it and take it on Monday.
Yeah.
But either way, we got it ready.
Yeah. Just outrageous. Those seats are obviously coming out. They're the problem. Oh my god, this is freaking hilarious. Oh yeah. Oh. Haven't done anything yet. New seats, new tires, but those seats have got to go. The engine was running flawless. Oh baby. New seats, gonna be getting new carpet, new trolling motor. She's gonna be just fine. New tires, new spare tire. This is where the boat was sitting for like 4 years. Check this out. Swim bait rods, kayak. I think my golf clubs are in here somewhere. This is, oh, my snowboard, wakeboard, This, I abruptly moved. Look at that. There's a Bama rig down there. Look at all the glass broken. Oh my gosh. But it's time to do. All right, round 3 cleaning. Vacuum, pressure wash. It's about to go round 4. A lot of progress. Okay, there's
Looking at houses.
and they're just scouting it out.
Yeah, so they're staying here instead of driving back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's. All right, guys, we're here about 7 weeks later from that before and after video that you saw of it just being clean from being brought up from the underwater island off the ocean's floor. But so for 7 weeks that engine has been worked on, and it was just waiting on parts for most of the time. But I ran it yesterday at 67 miles an hour. So that's where the money is, and that's where the hard part is. This morning I've got it to a place where I'm getting the electronics and trolling motor on at Dreamcatchers. And right now, as you can see, this black mold stuff, moldy spots. Well, that's what it just looked like down there was what it looked like all over. And this magic eraser is wild. I mean, it just literally is erasing all these black marks. I mean, I don't have to buff it out. Like, look how bad that is. You just got to get it wet, and then look, it's gone. It's gone. So, like right there. And that, you know, that stuff's been on there for years, and it comes right off. It's pretty crazy. Glad I got that recommendation from Cliff, because this boat is going to be white without black spots. And just like that, get some more water on it. All those black spots you just saw were on it are gone now. Pretty crazy. So that's the update. Things are gonna get moving pretty fast here now that the engine is done. Like I said, that's the hard part. You know, got new tires and bearings. The new seats will be what you see next. But right now, the magic eraser, obviously not sponsored, but it's just making my boat white. And it had black spots, little mold spots all over it from sitting on that farm. So I'm really hype about that. I'm not gonna have to go buff it more. But yeah, I'm gonna get all the black spots off there before I take it into another car wash for pressure washing. This is gonna be the greatest before and after boat video maybe ever. Off the sea floor to running 67 miles an hour to pan optics, trolling motor, new seats. It's gonna get new carpet and just the hull shined. So it's a very exciting day for me. Been waiting out 6-7 weeks. Filmed a show with Oliver and Black Rifle Coffee, but that only took, you know, a week or two. So I've been having to keep myself busy doing different stuff. while I waited on this engine and the parts. So it's a long grind, or it's a long wait. It's gonna be so worth it. When I was running this girl 67 yesterday, I felt like $1,000,000 because she's resurrected. The life back there is there. Now it's just a matter of scrubbing the black off, putting the electronics on in the seats. What a feeling it's gonna be to be back out on this boat, going after bass, and guiding some clients on some big bait fish, or even just personal training lessons, big bait lessons, wherever in the country I am at that time. But next few weeks, this should be ready. The next few weeks are going to be on fire for the bass fishing. I did miss a pre-spawn window that I really wanted to hit with some really big lures, but hopefully they waited for me. They know my name, Jeremy Pratt. They probably miss me. I haven't been down here in a while. They miss this boat. So we're gonna see what we can do. Clean this up. Charging the 360. People talking about it. All right, we're progressing here. Look at that pretty Huddleston there. Got some grease in it. Got an AC plug. This is the first swim bait right here. Stalker trout.
No, I got one in the fridge in there too, so I'm good.
The wings on it. It's the first one I threw to make me addicted to swim bait. Huddleston's. Board tracks being put on. Man, myth, legend, Dustin, and Big Mike. Look at this. Look at all down there. Let's get the Castaic trout. Gotta see this. What do you think of that? What do you think?
Oh my god.
Look.
Horrific. Shoot.
He's saying I could get a replacement. Castaic's still in business.
God.
What? I mean, what? It's it oil? What kind of? I mean, I don't even understand what that could be. It's a cool looking head still.
The plastic decomposing.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it's been. I
think
even
you
know.
can still catch a fish on it.
Dude, that would be a cool challenge there.
The zombie trout.
Yeah, the zombie. That thing is from the 90s right there.
Zombie trout.
This 2000 zombie trout. 2021.
I've seen stalkers laid on the bank up like this.
Yeah.
Tail missing and everything.
Oh my god, dude, that's brutal.
That's hilarious. The zombie trout.
The zombie trout from the 90s. Oh.
God.
Big Mike approves. He wants to fish it.
Dude, I just want to.
Yeah. How much money? This is a story of how much money would it take for somebody to just lick that right there?
Yeah, right? That's just nasty.
If I lick that, do I get the lithium batteries free? He's tempted to make me do it, to grade me and everything. I wouldn't do that, honestly. I don't know, for $1,000.
Yeah, for $1,000.
I'd lick it for $1,000. You got $1,000?
For $1,000, I'll chew on it for a minute or three.
Chew on. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's going. I mean, the lithium 500 each, you said?
For the trolling batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd lick it clean. Dude, that might go viral right there, man. Somebody licking this nasty thing.
That's borderline prostitution.
Yeah, it straight is.
There's no borderline.
There's no borderline.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, borderline was the thought.
Yeah.
Now we're up to suggestion and actually putting money down.
Yeah.
So it's there's no
I'm
longer.
gonna wash my hands. I touched it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta get this thing.
I'm about to go get tested.
Yeah, you gotta go get tested. And then there's a brand new HUD right there just sitting there randomly. No top hook though. Look at no top hook, and look at this 68. That's not a 68. So what is this? So this is how the.
I don't think so.
Okay. Look at that crap. Nazuma rat, which actually looks normal somehow.
Dustin, this is about how low it was on his hitch.
Yeah.
It's like mid shin high.
Yeah.
My boat, I can't get it on the trailer without that drop hitch. I got it all the way down.
Really?
Yeah, unless I like trim way up and get up there and juice it to pick the nose up.
Holy cow, that's an off-roading one. I haven't seen one of those.
For gravel, that way it don't dig into the gravel.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, when you said you wanted to make the boat sexy.
Yeah.
I went on the shelf, I tried to find the sexiest thing that they had. You know how hard it is to find things that are sexier than me?
I mean, it's hard. You've convinced me.
No, man, that thing's rocking.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be looking good.
It's a 400, it's a 1,500 pound system.
Yeah.
Tongue weight typically 200 pounds or so.
Yeah.
With you sitting up on the deck, maybe 400. So
Yeah.
me, you, Dustin, and the boat can be up there and
Yeah.
still be okay.
You don't have to worry about it. Woo! Big Mike and Dustin get me on the water tomorrow. I've been down in North Carolina for a month and a couple weeks.
Feels like 2 years.
I know. Yeah, he's tired of me, and he's only had to be around me for one day so far. But yeah, no, I've been down here forever. I went fishing with Austin.
You met a really good dude from South Carolina who's so proud of himself. He wears a shirt that has 300 patches on him. And I'll tell you what he is. He is a MEPS Pro. MEPS Pro.
The
It's
MEPS
all the fish,
spinner?
all the trophy-sized fish he's ever caught on a MEPS, right? And this, it's wild. It's literally largemouth bass, perch, bluegill, striper,
Who keeps track of that?
I swear to God, it's this long with little sergeant stripes all the way down. It's crazy, and he's got patches all over the place. MEPS this and MEPS that. It's unreal.
This guy talked on speakerphone when I was sitting there trying to talk to Mike. He probably talked non-stop for 30 minutes. I mean, and Mike barely got a word in. But the guy has caught, I don't know, how many over 10 did he say? I don't even know where that came from. He's like, oh,
Hundreds.
That's when you jokingly said you catch them on 14-inch live trout all the time. Dude, that was great. You're like, all the time. And he didn't even seem blown back. He was like, oh, really? Really? Okay. He wanted to keep talking. That's what it was.
Crazy.
Look at this. He's getting me on the water. He's tired. He's tired of seeing me on the sideline not fishing.
That's right.
Mike's like, I'm getting this done.
I better get this done so I can get rid of you.
Yeah, I mean, that too. That'll be in a bit. I'll keep coming back though for the electronics, so
It's all good, brother.
you can't get rid of me fully. But look at this boat, man. We're gonna be putting a seat on it for his last task of the day. New carpets in. This is just an update on how she's been going. Have you seen the first video of what this boat looked like when I first got it from the farm?
No.
I'm gonna send it to you.
It's pretty ugly.
Oh, dude, there's a tree growing in it. There's a tree and moss. It looked like a rainforest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no joke.
That's brutal.
So, and that's why it's kind of even more satisfying though to get her going again, you know?
Right?
The guy that put it on the farm,
You
like,
didn't have trees growing in it, did you?
I had a tree down here, and there were some literally just moss. Yeah, like just green moss. The whole boat looked like it had been dug up off the bottom of the lake. When I brought it to get new tires,
yeah,
everybody was standing around like, did you get that? Did you pull it up off the bottom of the lake? That's what it looked like.
Oh my gosh.
And so now look at her. I mean, with some of this magic eraser, she's pretty white. That 4-track's looking good on her. You crank that out in like 30 minutes. All right, we'll get an update. All right, so Mike's gonna show me what's up with this.
So these are lithium ion batteries by Ionic. We're an Ionic lithium dealer. So we're gonna set these two up in series so that we have 24 volts.
Yep.
And what we have here is we have an app that we click on. This is an Ionic lithium app. Okay, so right now it's seeing the two batteries.
Wow.
I click on one of the batteries and it tells me,
No way.
yeah, it'll tell me it's 79% charged.
Yep, so it tells you, wow. Yeah, all of them
So
are
I
showing me
can
this.
rename these. I can rename these to anything I want. So in other words, like front battery or back battery or whatever you want.
Right.
So that way there, when you plug in and see a charge on,
Uh-huh.
if there's a problem, all you do is click on the battery,
Uh-huh.
and you'll know exactly which one it is. No more testing to see which one it is.
Wow.
Both batteries, it's just amazing to do this, but you got to download the app on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're running, if you're serious about fishing, you're not running lithium right now.
Yeah, it's a waste.
Now, I will say this: there's a bunch of guys out there that believe lithium is a battery that's going to cause a big problem with your boat. That's not the case at all.
Yeah.
Guys, listen to me. If you don't listen to anything, this is a public service announcement.
Yeah,
Jeremy Pratt's video.
Yep.
When you put any battery in your boat, any battery, it doesn't matter. You cannot, under any circumstances, put the battery charger directly above or right beside above the battery.
Ooh.
Every battery puts off a hydrogen aura, okay?
Yep.
A cloud, if you will, but it's real tight to the battery. But when your charger turns on, if there's a spark inside of there, that hydrogen can actually catch fire.
Wow.
So guys are like, oh man, I got a lithium, buddy of mine had a lithium battery, it caught on fire.
It's because he...
And literally 90% of the ones that I've ever seen, it's because
Yes.
you've got batteries in here and then you've got a charger sitting right here. Everybody wants to put it up here so you can see it.
Yeah.
Right? So you can see those lights.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the lights. Put that thing way down low underneath, way down below and beside. Use the app on your phone.
Yep.
You'll never have a problem with these batteries. But if
So-
you put it directly above, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when.
That's just dangerous. How far away does it need to be, do you saying? So just like a few, like the charger?
So the charger can be real close to it.
Just not over.
It can't be protruding anywhere above the battery. It has to stay below.
Okay.
If you look at what's going on here, you've got a charger in there. Okay?
Yeah, that
When we
thing doesn't work anymore.
When we put this out, so when we put this in here, it's below and to the side.
Yeah,
so your
so it'll
battery's
be
going to be
fine.
here, your charger's going to be here, and you're going to be just fine.
Yep.
You're not going to have any kind of issues whatsoever with with this battery.
Completely separated.
Completely
below.
separated. You'll never have a problem.
Awesome. Thanks for that information. That's
Yeah,
big.
Okay.
So in my hold on. All right, we got these old school stuff, the stalker trout, the 90s cast stake trout, but then what do we have here? This is a little modern day. This, oh my, I haven't seen one in person before, guys. Oh my gosh. That's a 16.9, right?
16 something.
16 something. Woo. And Dustin's got the goods right here. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen one in person like that. There's just a little canine. It looks tiny compared to that 16. It's nuts. Okay. So the last time that this thing was working, I was fishing tournaments in Florida, I think, with this. So this is, and that means it was like early 2000s. Well, I think it broke in 2007 or so. So we're present day 2021. Big Mike is replacing this dual approach Triton charger here. That is unreal. It's just a historic. Oh. Oh. It's turned a different way.
I tell you.
Weep. Look at this. Diamond. Okay, so the icing on top here is the Ultrex. You know, you got live scope mounted up here, and then the Ultrex. The live scope transducer. That just icing on top for all the other repairs that were done. Just wanted to make sure you saw I got that Ultrex on there, and that is a huge piece of the puzzle. Ultrex live scope, great working engine, and you are good to go. All right. Where was that? You ready? I had music on the other. This is unreal. I got an absolute giant. This is an absolute giant. Oh my gosh. This is a big one. This, look at that. Look at those head shakes with the sun's.